So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I kindly request you to subscribe and like the video if in case you see the information I'm giving you is very useful. Here we go. So we are on the application form. In my previous video I made for you, here is the application form. You just need to click here, then they will take you to the application form and you will have to fill in the information as I gave you in my last video. After that, you will save and upload it here. So now today I want us to fill the family information here. This form. This is also a different form which should be or which must be filled in. So we shall click here. Okay, it has opened the form. So we shall increase in the size. I think that's normal. So this is a family information. So type of application. Okay, so this is our form, family information. So type of application, it's visitor visa. You can see if in case you are applying for the visitor visa, if it is a worker visa, you click here. If it is a student here, if you it doesn't belong among these, you will click on others, then they will ask you. So we go. Before you start, read the instruction guide, type or print. Okay, so in this section they're asking for applicant name, so we shall have to put our names here. I'm just using this as an example, but for your case you'll be putting your names. Inquire, let me just put Jose. Status single or so we shall put single. Date of birth, you put maybe 1993, month August. I'm just using it as an example, but the information you feed there should be the same as you put in your application form. Don't just fill, just put your date of birth. Date 13. Country, what's this? Okay. Enter the date, this, click on the calendar. Okay. Here we shall put maybe here you just put your year 19, let me put 1990, then August, date 8th. As you can see, it's there. Country, let's say Uganda. Your country of birth, you put your country where you were born. So present address, okay, you put your address if in case you are in Uganda, your current address. So we shall say maybe Kawempe. You put your address. Me, I'm just using it as an example. Occupation, maybe electrician. So you go here, this part is done, so you go on the next part. They're asking you spouse, it's like your wife or common law pattern. Anyway, if you have a wife, but remember we put on in our application form we say you don't have wife, you are single. So this space you will not put anything, you will put a no here. You will click here. So you go on this pattern, mother. You put the names of your mother. The names of your mother, they should match as like on national ID, passport, whatever. Maybe Jen Nai. I'm just using it as an example. Marital status, maybe she's married. Date of birth, you should be knowing the date of birth of your mother. Don't just fill in the information because it will be asked. So let's say 1970. I'm just using as an example, but for you should put in the right information. So country of birth, Uganda. Country of birth, Uganda. Present, like present address, let's say Kawempe. You put the address. Will accompany you to Canada? No. Here we don't say anything because you said you are single. You don't have to click any of this. You just leave them as like that. So father, you put the name of your father. Maybe I'm just doing it just to show you as an example. For you, you put the right information of your parents. Date of birth, maybe August. Maybe 1960. Country of birth, Uganda. Present address, maybe Kawempe. If in case you put the right address. Occupation of your mother, maybe you may put maybe farmer. Also father, farmer. I'm just using it as an example. Will they accompany you? No. If you are not going to travel with them, then you put no. Okay, this is part 1. I specify that I do not have a spouse here. Then you say you put your names here. It's like you are signing. Sorry. So here I clarify that I do not have a spouse or a common law pattern. Okay. Here you put the date. The date, like let me put 7. Yeah, that's like that. So here you go on section B, children. If in case you have kids, you put here their information. Okay, you put, in this case, maybe let me see, we have, then you put here. Then date of birth, you put according to what belongs to you. If you don't have kids, don't put. Okay, if at all you don't have kids, don't fill this section. If you don't have, don't fill section B. But if you have, fill it. Put all the details that belongs to your kids. Maybe. Okay, country of birth, maybe Uganda. Then present address, maybe Kawempe. Then accompanying you, no. Status, a new marriage. Relationship. Then you may say maybe they are like asking you the relationship with this person here. You may say daughter or son, but Maria of course should be a daughter. Put daughter. So you go on, you fill this form. If in case you have, you put here the relationship with that person, you put the name, the single or married here. If in case your kids are married, so you have to put here, you have to identify here where they live. So we go on. I specify that I do not have any neutral, adopted, nor stepchildren. Then here you put your names here. Here you put your name. Then here you put the date. Like today, you put the date for today. Then after, you go on section C, brothers and sisters. Then here you put the information of your brothers. If in case you have any brother, you put date of birth. You put here is date of birth, count of birth. Then after present address, you put is his or her address. You should know. Then here you will say no, because your brother is not going to travel with you. If he's going to travel with you, you put here yes. Then you see, if they're asking you relationship with that person, if he's like it's like Makubuya John, you say here brother. You put your word here brother. Maybe John. So date of birth, you put date of birth. You just click here and you put country, Uganda. Occupation, maybe teacher. Present address, maybe Kisubi, Ntebe Road. You put the address of that person. If it's your sister, you put. So you go on, you fill this form. If in case you don't have any brother, you don't have any sister, leave this form blank. Don't put anything. Here you can see brothers and sisters, include all brothers and sisters, all half brother. You can see maybe those cousins, the nephew, what. So you put them here, you put the detailed information related to those people. That's all. Then after, you put your name here and your signature. No, your date. Your name works as a signature. Just put your name in small letters. Then here you put the date. Then that's all. Then you will save. You will save that form. You will save that form here. Then after, you upload it.